Just gotta watch out, there's a lizard down here. Yeah, another helicopter flight at Kings Canyon with professional helicopter services. Well, that concludes our flight with professional helicopter services. 15-minute flight, and you can do faster ones. So a 15-minute flight was about 160, I think, or 175 per person. So it's pretty good. They do shorter ones as well, but they do a longer one as well. $300 and something per person for half an hour. Welcome to Wataka National Park. Bit of bushwalking again. 3 walks here. There's a rim top walk, it takes about 4 hours. Creek bed walk, I think it's about an hour and a half. And the third one, I haven't read about it. So this is one we're doing today, Kings Canyon walk. Rim top walk goes all the way around. It's actually 4 walks, South Wall Walk and Kathleen Springs Walk. So the track's pretty easy at the moment, probably coming in about 200 metres. The memorial we just passed to Jack Cotterill apparently made access into here possible for everyone. Don't know anything else about him, sorry. So it's about half a kilometre in on that cement track, and then I think it's 1.5 k's further. It's like a bit of a viewing platform here. Doesn't look like we go any further, so it's a pretty quick walk. End of track.
Isn't this where all the litter on the rock?
There's a bit of water down here. So we're really late in the afternoon, probably 4:30. Great colours in the sandstone. A scenic flight that we're on. You would have recalled that I said about an hour return. It took us 13 minutes to get up here. I wouldn't say a cracking pace, but didn't idle too much. And there's a couple of little information signs on the way up here as well about the local flora and fauna. Just got to watch out, there's a lizard down here. It's Max is just bloody taking its sun.
Oh yeah.
Some of the well, you've seen the lizard, some budgerigars here, and a placard above. There's a little story in front of it which reads, in the early days you'd eat them. We call them little chickens. You see them in flocks, they come to Watraka and nest in the hollows. They settle in when they lay their eggs, then take off again. Just mentioned to the boss. Depends, I suppose, when they're talking about early days, but how would they know about chickens? I don't think chickens were native to Australia. And that strange cloud formation up there just looks like it's going up out of the rocks. Well, most of the tracks like this, it's certainly formed, and when it goes across a bit of the creek bed, they've still got cement inlay with rocks as well. The name of this creek takes its namesake from the canyon, Kings Creek. Not sure I've shared this tip with you in this part of the series yet. Probably have, but just in case. Part of the dinosaur, bulldust and flies experience. Plenty of flies here. Don't leave home without a fly net for your head or a fly hat or something like that. Unless of course you like flies flying up your nose and your ears and trying to go into your mouth as well. So that's a rim walk. What am I doing tomorrow? 6k to come back. 500 steps to the top apparently. I'm going to head out nice and early tomorrow morning. Be dark. At 10 to 6 o'clock or something. Boss wants to get up there for sunrise. So the track. Flies goes up around here. There's a place called Garden of Eden that we'll drop into. That walk as well. Got a few things planned tomorrow as well after we do this walk. Of course, bring you along for that. Max has already started. Sunset bar, I think it is. Sunset's over my shoulder though. Food van, they sell alcohol up here as well. Some music. Get set up. Keep the flies company. Well, we're set up here. I'm going to set the camera up for time lapse and we'll see how that turns out. Kings Canyon. Doing the room top work this morning.
Oh, this bloke's still on telly.
Sun's gonna poke its head up over the hill shortly. 6:31. Left the car door. Quite a few people up ahead of us already. Probably a little bit more over halfway. Still got up there. See the car park way down there. I think we're getting pretty close to the top of the trailhead. I'm going to call it, I'm going to say we're at the top now. Might be some more steady ascent. Track goes off that way. Kings Canyon down here. From the car park up to here, it's probably half an hour, just shy of half an hour. Take your time. Plenty of cement's gone into this track. These are meant to be remnants of ancient sand dunes here. Just past a bloke, just walked up the track wearing his RM Williams. What's that toilet paper up there?
Look at that, that's a beautiful toilet paper tree.
Must be getting close to the head of King's Creek, just down here. Or the canyon anyhow. Sun's trying to come up. There's a viewing platform down there, that's where we were yesterday. The sun's popped its head. Let's just see it over the far side of the gorge, lighting up the far walls. See all the people over there on the bluff up there. Just come off a side track, Collateral's Lookout. .600 metres return off the main track. The old bridge might stop the boss, depending how deep it is below. Back down towards the car park area, you can see all the flashy signs down there. This is the end of the Collateral's Lookout walk. Oh, it's just behind me actually. The helicopter flight the other day, the helicopter pilot was saying the water down here is permanent. There's a shallow base that acts like a waterproof membrane.
So just during a 600 metre return down to the Garden of Eden. Clouds are just flying over there. So it's a nice big pond of water up here. Unfortunately, no swimming. It's sacred, and this water source is permanent, which is pretty amazing. Bit of a tour group here, so there's a few people around. few steps down and a platform. It's a pretty easy walk. And the path's really well made.
Heading off into the homeward stretch now. To the car park just in front of us. It's 20 past 9, so it's been about 2 hours 50 minutes to here. Oh, just about there. 9:31. That's about 3 hours to here. Probably about another 5 minutes. Be back at the car. Made it back 9:35. So for us, just a bit over 3 hours for the walk. There was a couple of little kids and their mother went past us and they were talking about getting down to the car park in 2 hours. Our last walk in the Kings Canyon area, Kathleen Springs, 2.5k return, 1 hour, easy they graded as. The only other walk we haven't done is the Giles one, which is 22k's one way, 2 days. There's plenty of bird life in here and the walk's very easy. Apparently it's wheelchair accessible. You can see that at the moment anyhow. Little remnants of the old cattle yards and stuff. There used to be a windmill somewhere in here apparently, and this little round thing was a watering station for cattle, and they used to have a fence across to prevent the cattle going further up the gorge and actually fouling the Kathleen Springs waterhole.
It's part of their dreaming. They think the snake created, the python created that.
Okay.
That's just from...
That's their original interpretation. Yeah. Modern paleontologists would say that that's the remnants of the bottom of a water substrate, so either a lake or ocean above us or something like that. I guess we're getting close to the springs now. Okay, this is meant to be a permanent waterhole here too. Oh, that's a nice enough walk. Certainly didn't take an hour to walk in and out. Is it worth it? Yeah, I reckon so. There's a bit of history in there too if you're into that sort of stuff. And pretty enough waterhole at the end as well.